My name is Theo, and I want to write a book. From what you can tell by my house, you can tell that it's very hideous. I mean, just look at it. It's very lived in, as I call it at times. I've lived here for quite a while. Anyway, where was I? Right. I want to write a book. I read many books, and I own a lot of them, and I thought I could write a story about people. I know a lot of people, I see them every day. They can be the nicest and most stupid and cruel creatures that exist, but I need to just focus on one or two people. They don't necessarily represent everybody, but they are human. Yes, you heard right, human. And in my book, I will answer the question, are we all the same or are we all unique? I think that sounds easy enough. The other day I was reading a book. It was about a movie. It was called The Rules of the Game. It's supposedly one of the greatest movies ever made. And I've never seen a French movie, and I don't think anyone I know watches French movies, but I'm gonna be the first one in the group of people that I know. Truth is, I don't think I watched the movie right. I think my posture was wrong, or maybe I shouldn't be watching it in bed. I shouldn't be too comfortable. That's why I don't like going to these new movie theaters, so these are like beds. But I can't really put my finger on what made the movie special. It wasn't special to me. I didn't find it special. There are affairs throughout the movie, and people treat it as if it's normal. It's not really frowned upon. And I see affairs all the time in movies, so what is it? I really shouldn't blame the movie for me not being smart enough to understand it. I should be blaming myself, or no, maybe I should blame the movie. But then again, it's not supposed to help me make sense of it. I really just gotta get everything figured out. Phew. You see, I have a neighbor. She's beautiful, lives right next to me. She's lived there almost all my life, and I've never really spoken to her. She's always going into her backyard and she just sits there. And she does nothing. I mean, is she fucking crazy? I mean, does she not get bored? She's there almost all day with her umbrella. And I mean, look at her. Look at her. Does she not go to school or work? It's people like her that I really detest. These maintained people who do nothing with their lives, and they just expect to just get everything handed to them. I mean, I work. We all work. We work really hard. And there was this guy. He really hated parks, so he decided to go to one. This park was filled with people. Every tree was as green as the one next to it. It was early spring. Pollen had started to enter his lungs. As he sat down to write his. No, no. As he sat down to think and contemplate his life, he couldn't help but hear the noise of kids screaming and people talking around him. He then decided to try to block out that noise. The problem had been resolved. But right after the noise was gone, he saw a couple making out. He tried to mind his own business, but since he had never been so turned on, he kept watch. Quickly he realized why he hated parks, which he could not explain with words. Um, what's next? He walked and walked. He had no money and no way to get back home. His car had run out of gas. He couldn't find his way home.